Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we're testing a new viral makeup repair kit. As you beautiful people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. So my tight little ass hopped itself on Twitter the other day, which I rarely ever go in the explore section because there's too much political shit. And oddly enough, the first thing I saw wasn't about some government official going to prison, it was about makeup. I believe it was Insider or The Insider or somebody was promoting this in the comment section. Actually fucking loved this. I mean, there were a few ballbusters that were like, you can literally pour some rubbing alcohol into the broken thing and it'll fix itself, but I've actually tried that with a few of my items and sometimes it doesn't work that great. For example, my favorite highlighter in the world, and it happens to be really fucking expensive, this Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. My sweet, adorable fucking cat decided that though it looked beautiful in the pan, it would look even better in chunks. So as this fell to the floor and my entire fucked up childhood flashed before me, I screamed, but I actually wasn't that mad because I knew the rubbing alcohol trick would work, but it did work to an extent, but overall, it just ain't the same. It just never solidified and the texture is somewhere between like a powder and a fungus. And yes, it does still look beautiful when you apply it to the skin, but because it never really solidified, I feel like I'm losing so much in kickback. So yes, rubbing alcohol does work, but if there's an option that I can make it look a little bit better, then I would definitely go for it because I myself am very clumsy and I actually have broken a lot of shit. Like father, like daughter, right? Oh, give me love and oh my god, what the fuck is happening to my hair? I try something new one time and it backfires. Anyways, truthfully, at first, I wasn't sure if I wanted to get this because I don't know if you know me, but I own a cosmetic factory, so I can literally just go to my lab and repress my stuff, but then I thought I've never done that before, so why the fuck would I start now? So obviously, I did end up buying it, and it was a little bit pricey, but honestly, not that bad. I think it was around $40, which is a lot of money, but then you have to think $40 or throw away some of your broken makeup, which is what I've done in the past, and I feel so stupid about it because I could have fucking fixed it. And because I do like to keep my makeup stash pretty clean, I've actually given away pretty much everything that's broken except for my Ofra highlighter. But anyway, more about this product. This is from the brand Fixy. Their website is fixymakeup.com. It looks like they're located in Denver, Colorado. That's kind of fun. But right after I ordered this product, I actually got a message from the creator of this product. Her name is Jill. She is so fucking sweet. And she was like, I am a big fan of you. Just for shits, I'm gonna send you a little something extra. And she did. It looks like she sent me an extra little pink magnetic palette, which is so damn cute. It's even got a little mirror in it. And she also sent me gummy bears. Like, who does that? That's so nice. And she even wrote me a nice little note, and no, she was not doing it to grease me up. Nobody could ever grease Nady up, plus I've got enough lube in me to grease a football field. But I did think that was incredibly sweet. I always love supporting indie brains and getting the love back. It just is such an amazing feeling. But what this is, they say it repairs or recreates eyeshadows, blushes, bronzers, pressed powders, pretty much anything. And this little bitch comes with 9 magnetic tins, the binding solution, a magnetic palette, and of course the little fixer thingy-majig itself. I'm pretty sure this is a really fucking simple and dummy proof, but it looks like you just empty the broken contents into this little grinder thing. You grind it to a fine powder, you put whatever size tin you want in the little hole, put the powder in there, spritz it with a little binder, and press down. It sounds like a lot of work, but I think explaining it takes longer than the actual process, which honestly sounds like sex. First out of the box, we have the binder, which a lot of people wondered if this was indeed just rubbing alcohol, so let's open it up and see. Let me go online and see exactly how much this is. Oh my gosh, I'm on their website. Is that Jill? Holy shit, whoever is on their website is beautiful. Anyways, I was wrong. The kit is actually on sale right now for $44. It's regularly $48. And this little binding spray, if purchased separately, will run you $10. And it looks like it is mainly isopropyl alcohol, but it does contain a type of silicone in it, which does act as a binder, but it also helps with the adhesion. A lot of times broken products kind of tend to dry out, so that silicone adds a little bit of that moisture feel back to the product. I'm sure if you were really in a crunch, you could totally just use rubbing alcohol, but because this does have a little bit of silicone in it, we're just gonna stick with this today. Next up, we have a magnetic palette, which I believe is the same thing as what they sent me as an extra. And of course, the little thingy, I don't really know what to call this, maybe the Fixy. This is actually a lot nicer than I thought it would be. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be nice, but this is nice. My god, that looks like a drunk Mickey Mouse, a little bit lopsided. Anyways, we have 3 different sizes to choose from. Usually these 2 are eyeshadows, and then this one's like a highlighter, a blush, or a bronzer. But this actually feels really damn nice, like it's soft rubber, kind of like a vibrator feel. Oh shit, and I love how this all fits together perfectly. There is the mold, there is the little presser, and then this is what you put it into, but there's something underneath here. Oh, there we go. And we have some nice pans. It looks like we take whatever's left of whatever broke, and we put it into there, kind of crush it around, and then pour it from here into there. that my car? They ain't gonna find anything except a blow-up mattress and some old Starbucks cups. The only thing that I'm kind of bummed about is the pan size because my highlighter, oh shit! Because the highlighter and bronzer that I'm wanting to repress I think are 58 millimeters and these I believe are 55 millimeters. And I was kind of hoping to put them back into their original containers so they didn't get too dried out. But we can go ahead and put them in these little magnetic palettes because that'll actually save me some space. So my bitches, let's get this whip cracking. Oh god, let's start with my beloved Ofra highlighter. I zoomed in a little bit so we can really see this. Oh god, that hurts. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, let's do this in increments. I'm gonna take what I've broken off already and just pour it into here. Okay. Oh, and we'll just keep at this as my soul is shattering. Oh god, it hurts. I can feel it in my heart and my abdomen, but that might just be gas. Okay, we're almost done. I am such a frugal little bitch that I don't want any of this left behind. This compact better be cleaner than a gay's colon on a first date. That is probably as much as we're gonna get. I'm okay with that. So this is what it looks like, and I should probably start reading the directions, but I believe this little tool is used to grind it up. Let's just kind of work it around there. This is actually kind of satisfying to do. Holy hell, I could create an ASMR channel with this shit. I actually feel like I might be losing a little bit of product by using this tool. Let me try the knife again. Because now it's all like caked inside the ridges. That's like $8 worth of highlighter. Let me just scrape this around like a little tiny grill. This was sheer self-infliction, but I have got so much highlighter on me. I don't even think you can see. Here, let me stand on my chair. Oh my god, do you see all this? Hey, bulge. Okay, let's try this with a butter knife. I feel like this is what Paula Deen would use to put her makeup on with. All right, so there is a little bit of waste like around the edges that I really can't get to. I'm gonna have to wash this off with some water. But for the most part, it all seems to be ground up into a nice fine powder. So what the fuck do we do next? Next, it looks like we're gonna take an empty pan and press it into this. What the fuck did I do with the pan? This right here is why I will never have children. I'll lose them and they'll end up being raised by wolves or something. Anyways, because there is quite a bit to the highlighter, I'm choosing the biggest pan. Let's see what the powder looks like. Ooh, that looks beautiful. It has a nice kind of sand consistency, so let's go ahead and pour that into the pan. Ooh, this highlighter is actually still pretty moist, which you want for a powder. That way it can compact really well. Okay, so there she be. I'm gonna try to even it out as much as I can while still showing you what it looks like. And now we thoroughly shake the spray, and for this size pan, it says use 3 to 4 sprays. So, what? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, yes, that is definitely alcohol. They say you want it damp, but not wet. Let me just add 2 more squirts, because why the hell not? Next is when we press it, and if you know a thing or two about cosmetic making, you usually put a pressing cloth, whether it's muslin or tissue paper, just something in between the presser and the product itself. That way nothing gets contaminated or stained. So I'm going to use some tissue paper, and let me try to match the holes up. I've never been good at finding the correct holes. And here we go. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to do this on the floor because I don't have anything that I can press down super hard on, so hold on. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit messy, like there is highlighter everywhere. That's probably my own fault, but just saying, it's probably not a good idea to do this in your wedding dress. And I did also forget to mention that because I use tissue paper, there's probably gonna be a few lines in there. It's totally okay, but let's go ahead and pop this little bitch out. Ooh, okay. That's actually not bad at all, but I think I might redo it and not use the tissue paper because that definitely fucked it up. And like, there is a lot of room to be messy because see how much excess is right there that didn't get pressed? Like that could just fall out and go all over everything. But if you're careful, which is anything but me, you can definitely make this work perfectly fine. All right, this has been reground and oh my gosh, she back. That is perfect! Very messy though, like really messy. But still, I can just clean my floor up with a makeup wipe. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm just happy to have this back. Let's go ahead and swatch it. Oh yes, that is the buttery goodness that I love from Ofra. Fuck yes. Oh my god, I kind of want to try this again. Okay, so because there is golden highlighter all over pretty much everything, I am gonna go wash everything up, so I will be right back. All right, we are back. These are all clean, dried, and sanitized, and I was actually reading the directions during our little break, and they say this actually doesn't work that great with glitters or mica, which does make sense because typically when you get a mica wet, it turns into like a solid clay rock and it doesn't work that great. But they say you can use this with blushes, and usually the blushes that I use have mica in them. The only blush that I have that's really seen better days is this one from Unique. It's Moodstruck Minerals, and I'm certain there's mica in this, but we're still gonna try it. I mean, if it doesn't work, they did warn us, but I'm just curious to know what it'll look like. So let's go ahead and pour what's already broken up into here. I gotta say, so far this second time, this is much cleaner. I don't know what the fuck happened the first time, but I haven't spilled anything so far, which probably means I'll spill this entire thing. And there is a little tiny fill line, so I'll be sure not to fill it above that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yep, there we go. I dropped about half of it. Fuck me, I actually think I just filled it up too high, so let's try this again. Oh my god, there's blush everywhere. I know it looks a little bit off in color, but that's just the alcohol. It needs to dry, but otherwise, it's actually perfect. Damn. Maybe it's just a little bit less pigmented, but overall, like, shit. Okay, so now that we know that matte products actually do work, let's go ahead and try one more item. Let's be brave and go in with this ColourPop shadow. So this time I was smart and I grabbed a little cutting board and some paper towel to make a little station for me. We'll mix the bitch up. And for this one, why don't we go ahead and use the small guy? And, oh, look at that. It is perfect. Let's go ahead and feel it. Oh my god, yes, that feels the exact same. It swatches beautifully. And the blush actually did end up drying down, so now it looks perfectly normal. So now that we've really tested this out, let me go ahead and break down what I like and what I dislike about this. What I dislike, there actually really isn't a whole lot that I dislike. I think the only big issue that I have is that it is really kind of messy. I'm sure if you were doing it at a table with maybe a couple paper towel underneath, you'd probably be perfectly fine, but being a total klutz, I made a big mess. So unless you have the hand skills of a surgeon, you might drop a little. But other than that, I really don't have many complaints. Like, it was a little bit time consuming, but the finished product is totally worth it. Like, they look brand new. And I like the fact that you can pour it all into a mold versus other products where you just mix it in and then you have to keep layering and layering and layering. With this, you just squirt it and push it on down. Sounds like a good time to me. It was very easy to use, and even though it is just made out of normal plastic, it actually feels durable, like it's not just gonna crack underneath your hand. Yes, it is a little bit on the pricey side, but I think that for the quality and the amount of things that you get, it's actually a really good deal. So, do I recommend this? I actually do, but only if you're somebody who breaks a lot of stuff like me. If you have like one broken highlighter and eyeshadow that's a little bit crumbly, then no, it's not really worth it. But if you have a lot that you'd like to repress or customize, then totally go for it. Like, you would not regret it. I'm actually kind of excited because there's products that I have, like powdered foundation, that are big and bulky that I'd like to put into smaller containers, especially for traveling, and this way it's perfect. But there you go. Thank you again to Fixy for sending me all the goodies. I'm about to watch a movie and pop a few of those in my mouth. And by those, I mean dicks. Just kidding. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepoplux.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplux.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!